Okay, I'm going to get started on the basic tomato sauce. I'm turning my pan on about medium. I happen to like this pan. It's got nice rounded edges so nothing gets stuck in the corners. About 2 tablespoons of olive oil, maybe a bit more. I like to use olive oil with a basic sauce like this. I will add my onions first and my garlic after so that my garlic does not burn. Heating up. I don't need to worry about it being too hot. In fact, I don't want it too hot when I add my onions. One thing you do not want to do is burn your onions. Okay. And as a note, I don't happen to have any tomato paste at home right now, so I won't be using it in this recipe, this particular edition of the recipe. But as I said before, with the particular tomatoes that I use, you don't really need tomato paste. Just cook it a little bit longer and it'll thicken up a bit more. Okay, so I have my chopped garlic ready to go. Here it's sizzle. I just want to get it what's called sweating. There's steam coming off it. I'll add my garlic at this point. I happen to like the flavor of bay leaf. I happen to have a fresh bay, like a bay bush growing in a container. I tend to like to layer my flavors. I'm going to put some dark parsley in. I'll put more in later. And a bit of dried basil. If I wanted to bump this up a little bit, I can actually add some grated carrot or some finely diced carrot, some finely diced celery. Any one of those things would help give it a bit more volume, add some vegetable to it. And then if you were going to put meat in, you wouldn't notice those vegetables very much at all. Okay, so my onions are cooked pretty much. They are not browned. I do not let them get brown. If they go a little bit golden, that's okay. I'm going to add in the tomato. Give it a mix through, and then I'm just going to let this cook for about 20 to 30 minutes. And then I will taste it for seasoning, add salt and pepper, add a little bit more basil, and possibly some thyme at that point. Okay, just going to let it cook now.